Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you how to create your own Wigglegram. A Wigglegram is basically multiple images mashed into one to create a bullet time effect. It looks a bit like this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is work out the dimensions of each of your images. So when you have your images, like I have here, you select them, you look at the dimensions. As you can see, mine are 1463 by 2075. I'll be using that as the dimensions for my video. Be sure to make sure that all your images have the same dimensions. So you can see all mine, I believe, have the same dimensions. Yep, so they all have the same dimensions. Alright, that's good. So that's the starting point. I like to I like to round down, so I'll be using 1400 by 2000. So let's get started. I'll be using Adobe Premiere Pro for this example. So let's go. First thing to do is create your project. So go to create a new project, or you can go file new project. Then go to, name your project. We're going to call this one Nimslo. Simple enough. Select OK. The project will now open. We're going to go to file, we're going to new, we're going to go to sequence, then go settings, and we're going to change the video frame size. So as before, the frame size that we'll be using is 1400 by 2000. So this is perfect. We're just going to quickly give this a name. We'll call this one Nimslo as well. Alright, select OK. So now you have your timeline which appears, and your project's pretty much ready to go. We're going to create a bin. Go create new bin by selecting that folder. I'm just going to name this one film. Once that's done, I'm going to select film and go import. Once you've got import open, we're going to find the images and import them all. Okay. Once that's done, we're going to stack them on a new layer each. Pretty much just do what I'm doing right now. So 1 being at the bottom and 4 being at the top. That way, in that order. So I'm just going to zoom in. Alright, once that's done, you're going to select them all. You're going to go speed and duration, and we're going to change it. I'll be changing mine to 0.03. Now 0.03 is what I think looks the best. Play around with it, see what works for you. 0.02 also looks quite nice, but we'll be using 0.03 in this case. Alright, once that's done, we're going to arrange the videos like so. Done. Once that's done, we're going to select the second one, start at the beginning of that clip, go to effects, then go to opacity, change the opacity to 50%. Alright, so what's going to happen is you're going to see an overlay of your videos, your two images on top of each other. We are selecting the top layer, and now we're going to find a point of interest. So in this case, I'll be using the catch light in her eye to align the images together. So go to position. Once you go to position, just drag it to where it looks about right. Bam, here we go. Now we've got these two images aligned. Once that's done, go back to 100%. Now we're going to keep doing it for each of these images. Go back to 50% for opacity, line it up again. Now it's important to line them as close as possible. That will give you the best effect, which is what you want. Otherwise it can look a bit jagged, and you don't want that. It kind of ruins the whole Wigglegram effect. Alright, last one, 50%. And now let's line this up. Now sometimes, for example, this one aligns vertically as well as horizontally. So I've done the horizontal alignment. Now I've got to shift the image up because it's a little bit off. Here we go. It shouldn't always have to do that, but sometimes you will have to do that. Sometimes maybe the lens at the front of your camera might have shifted, because these are very old cameras. Well, the one I used was quite old. Alright, Once that's done, put opacity back to 100%. Now we can quickly put them side by side. What you'll notice, I'm putting my videos on the second layer. I'm leaving the first layer clear. So this is the first layer and this is the second layer. And there's a reason why I'm doing that, but you'll see why in a minute. So we're going to quickly have a look at this. Perfect. Now this black bar, I'm going to show you a trick to get rid of it. It doesn't always work, but it will work for this. Alright, so once that's done, what you want to do is you want to select the third picture, well in this case it's the third one, or the one which is before the last image, and we're going to go in reverse order. There we go. Alright, can you see why I've reserved the first layer? For some reason when I copy and paste it goes onto the first layer, so this just makes my life easier. Alright, now we're going to do it the other way. Excellent. Alright, so I can see here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's in that order. Because what I can do now is I can copy this whole layer like this, and I can just paste and make it as long as I want. Now we're just going to quickly have a look and make sure everything looks good. Awesome. If you notice it's blinking, you've got the opacity wrong and you're going to have to start again. So delete these, find the ones which the opacity isn't 100%, fix that, and then continue on doing this kind of this pattern. Okay, now that I've seen it and it looks good, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste, since I've now copied it, and you can see that I'm just pasting to my heart's content. I stopped just before 15. This is because Instagram I think only allows you to do 15 seconds like posts, but that could have changed by now. I've just been leaving it at 15 seconds, so we're just gonna watch it now. There we go. So as you can see, it looks great. It's like nice. It looks kind of smooth to me, which is good. Again, you can change the duration to as long as you want or as short as you want. 3 works the best because it seems smooth. It still gives you that kind of 3D effect. Making it not too smooth, but enough to see that it's still a photo. Okay, once that's done, we're going to show you how to, well, I'm going to show you how to get rid of this black bar. Now, if you do have that black bar, what you can do is just shift and move everything up. So copy it all and shift all the images up 1 layer. So now the main part is on the 3rd layer, and then the rest of it is on the 2nd layer, and then you've reserved the 1st layer and it's empty. We're going to grab the first image like so, and we're just going to paste it. Once that's done, what we're going to do is we're going to find the end of the clip. So the end of the clip, I believe, is about 15, it's around the 15-second mark. Here we go. It's exactly at 14. So we're going to go back to the start, select this one, go speed duration, change this to 14, and it should line up perfectly. Oh, don't know what happened there. Let's try again. 14. Excellent. Select OK. There we go. Now, as you can see, it's covered up the black bar with the existing image from the first frame. This is my way of doing it. It looks good. Just want to make sure that it's all lined up perfectly at the end. Yes. Okay, so it's perfectly aligned. All right, and that's pretty much it. So if you can now go and play it from the beginning, you won't even notice there was a black bar. It's perfect. And you can upload it to Instagram. So what I do is I go to File, I then go to Export Media. You can use the Command key and M. Once you got your video, I like to go and use these settings. So H.264. I've got my NimSlow video as my output, and I will put that onto my desktop. So that's fine, I'll just save that. Make sure use maximum render quality is enabled and just export. And once you've done, it should be exported to your desktop. There it is. Double click, and there you are. This is your little Wigglegram. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know. Bye!